All right, everybody, welcome to the channel. We want to give you some help with doing your BMW shocks here today. Just want you to know this is for entertainment purposes only. I got these patches on eBay. I have no clue what I'm doing. Anyway, so we're doing these struts, and one part that a lot of people tend to get stuck at is right here where they're going to separate the strut from the knuckle. All right, and there's that gap on the back there that people will go hammering a screwdriver into to try to spread it, and you can cause damage, and you don't want to overspread it either. So there is a tool, okay, but I'm going to show you that you might have what's necessary to change this out the easy way in your garage. You can make yourself a special tool. Well, let me show it to you. Okay, so here's everything you really need to make this tool. You need an 8mm Allen, preferably a long one. That's a Harbor Freight one from the little red kit. You need some safety glasses, some emery cloth, a file, and a grinder, and some grease. At bare minimum, you need the 8mm Allen, the safety glasses, of course, and the grinder. But you can polish it up nice, and it'll work better if it's smoother using the file and the emery cloth, and then the grease to lubricate it afterwards. Okay, let's go over to the vise, and I'll show you what we did. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do is always clamp your work securely in the vise. As you can tell, I cut maybe a third of the length off of this Allen in order to give it a little more strength in what I'm trying to do here. All right. Then what I did is I ground a flat spot in the side of it, in both sides of it, really. Okay. And that's important. You want to do it in this direction, and I'll show you why when we get to using it under there. I wish this thing would focus a little bit better, but it's difficult with it. So anyway, we ground a flat there, and then we ground a flat on the other side, okay? I'll try to show you a close-up of it right now. Okay, so with my hand in view, it will focus. As you can see, it's kind of a rectangular shape. We didn't touch the top or bottom too much. We took an 8mm Allen, and we shaved the sides down to about 6mm total right here, okay? Then also we did that pretty much all the way back, and then we blended it in so that it still has some strength. Okay, so that's the shape you're looking for. So you want to go from 6 to about 8mm. This is about 8.34, and this is about 6 now. Okay, let me show you this tool in use. We're just gonna, like I said, polish it up, take the edges off all the way around. We're gonna round these edges off a little bit, very slightly, and then we're gonna just apply a little grease, and then we'll show it to you in action. Okay, I wire brushed it for visibility's sake, and we're here at the back of the strut. You can see I've inserted the tool. It's all this dirt and buildup that makes it hard to remove. Then we're going to go ahead and just pull down like so, and that will create the spreading action you need to be able to remove your strut. You may need a helper, kick down on it a bit, but it'll come free, just like that.